What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Dan here, and we are looking at Shadow. We are looking at a Sonic figure. Once again, this is from Jakks Pacific. We are looking at the Shadow figure. Before we get into it, though, please, everyone, if you haven't liked the video, then subscribe to my channel. I reviewed a bunch of Sonic figures, which for whatever reason have done really well. I don't know why. This is a big Sonic fandom. But these figures are incredible. I really do appreciate your support, so please, like I said, give me a like and a follow down below. Anyway, let's get into it. So this is Shadow. Now, this is the third figure from the Sonic series that I've done. I've had this Shadow figure, sitting for months. I probably bought this way earlier in the year. Sorry, I did not mean to knock a bunch of stuff over before. Right there. But I have Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and then now I have Shadow. Now, I think I have the Sonic first, and I really like the figure. I love the movie. I think they're very great movies, very charming. I love watching them. And I saw the figures, and they really seem to have a lot of articulation and all that, and they're only like $15. I'm sure you can find a bunch of videos online telling you how incredible of a deal this is. $15 for an action figure is great, and you're getting maybe not a super high-end Sonic or Shadow figure in this case, but you're getting the best you could for $15. Right now, with stuff like my Kite Man, which I just reviewed, going for $35, you could buy two and still have $5 left over of these guys. But anyway, guys, I'm going to open him up, and we're going to take a look at him. Do a quick look at the back here for you guys and get Supersonic. I'm actually thinking about the Supersonic and like the white Shadow figure. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to open this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back here with Shadow, and man, dude, I opened this figure up, and I forgot what to expect, but I just remembered how awesome these figures are. Like, I was opening up and posing it around. It's really just incredible. There's so much detail in this guy. And I'm just, once again, super excited to open one of these figures, man. Every time I open one, I forget, like, oh, they're not the best, but, they're fun. Like, no, they really are incredible figures. They're really good. And I'm super excited about it. So here he is, I love the hair on him. Now, it is different from both Sonic, obviously Knuckles, and Tails as well. That's what I really like, is that, they could have just, maybe taken the easy way out, giving them more similar hair. I mean, they are similar just by design. But, dude, this guy looks so sick. He might be my favorite. I'm going to bust out all the other figures to show you guys and compare, but this guy looks sick. Just go over because it's been a while. I really like this effect too they have in the eyes, where it's like this clear piece of plastic over the eye. I kind of like that. I saw people not liking that. I mean, to me, it's like, yeah, whatever. I think it's cool. Something different, So he's got this white little mark on his chest. Looks really good. Look, it's just incredible. And look at even the back here. It's got there's red everywhere in all these cool spots too. And on the wrists. He's got some great shoes. I love the shoes, man. Shoes are sick. Lots of detail in there too. Look at the bottom there. That looks really nice. He's got his gloves and everything as well. Oh, God, this guy's so cool. All around his body, you can see he's got the texturing as if it's fur. It's really, really nice. Man, dude, I love the expression on his face. It's very Shadow-like. It's just, he's got the smirk. He's angry. I love it, man. This is such a great look for him. This guy was one of the hardest ones to find. I remember just being in Target and I wasn't even looking for him. I went in the aisle, and then all of a sudden I just went by and just immediately whipped my head back around. I was like, I need to grab it. I was so hard to find. And of course, obviously, after I found it, I started seeing them all over the place because they re-released some figures. All of them, really. But this guy looks so sick. Oh, what does it say there? Oh, nice. I thought this said something here. I mean, it does. It's just, I assume, some sort of number for manufacturing. I don't know. But yeah, this looks so sick. So much great articulation too, man. I'll go over the articulation in a sec, but I love just holding this guy, and he's so sick, man. I'm not even like a Sonic fan. Like I don't really know a lot about it, but these figures are just so cool. It doesn't come with any accessories, but that's okay. I'm very much okay with that. Let's take a look at the articulation. So the head does move, and you can get it moving around all the way. You even can get him looking up a little bit, down a little bit. That's really good. I like that. And this one, some of the other figures, the articulation was a little stiff, and like I wasn't able to get them to move. This one, none of that issues. So then he's got, starting from the arms, lots of articulation in the arms. He's got those butterfly joints that give you a little bit of movement there. He's got a bicep swivel, so he can move around like that. It's not like a necessarily double jointed elbow. It's kind of like a ball pin in there, so that's really nice. His fingers articulate here like that, and at his wrist, it can move and it hinges, which is incredible. So I know my thumbs are in the way. I have huge fingers. He does have an ab crunch here. To be honest, doesn't really do a ton, but it's there. Now, getting him kicking forward is not the easiest. I'm not really positive what kind of articulation or joint that is. So he's got a thigh swivel here, and same thing with the knees. Got like that ball peg kind of thing in the knees, and then the legs have like a pivot and a hinge, and they move all around, which is great. It's really good articulation for what is a small figure. This figure only stands about 4 inches tall. Let's see. There's 6 inches long. They're probably like 5 inches tall. But this guy looks sick. All right, it's time for me to take out the rest of the Sonic figures and compare them all. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back here. We got Shadow with Sonic here. These guys look really good next to each other. I think they are a good pair. They look really good next to each other. They feel like they're obviously part of the same line. I really like Shadow's hair. When I see him next to Sonic, like obviously they've had different hair from each other, but I didn't realize with these figures I realized how different they were. And I just think it's cool. I love all the subtle differences, between them. Like Shadow has all this gold, around his hands and feet, and I really like Shadow's feet or sneakers more than Sonic's. It's just the designs, not the thing as if they were made better, but they really do look nice. Now I got the rest of the gang here too. I got Knuckles, who's a little off camera, and Tails. I'm gonna switch them because Knuckles is a little bit bigger. There's the whole gang. These guys look really good next to each other, man. I really don't have a spot for my collection, but or at least on my shelf. But these guys just look so sick. A couple of figures I still want to get. I want to get the Super Sonic and then the Super Shadow. I don't know what they're called, but I would like to get those figures as well. A little bit hard to come by. Movie's been out for a little long, but they're still on the shelves. You can go and find some of these figures still. Anyway, guys, what do you think? I'm really happy with this Sonic line. I may still get more figures. I'm not really going to be on the lookout for them, but if I come across them, I probably will buy them because they really do look super sick. I think out of all these figures, I actually think right here, this might be the order of which I love them. I think Knuckles is my favorite, just because he's the bigger character. Then I think Shadow, Sonic, and Tails. Tails, to me, I think its articulation is a little weak, and it's also stuck for me. And he has the hardest time standing up. I can't put him in any cool poses. But anyway, guys, let me know. Do you have all these figures? Which ones haven't you got? And which ones do you want to get? I really appreciate everyone watching and staying to the end. But peace out. Hell yeah. Love Sonic.